Hello friends, how you doing? Day 749. Oh my gosh. Last night we had a massive dump of snow. I think it was over 3 inches. Probably about 4 inches. My gosh, look how beautiful it is. Oh, look at that. I woke up and it was like, wow, I could almost build a tunnel. Look at that. That's a good, what? At least, probably 1.5 feet. Yeah. So I love it. I love it. I love it. Very powdery. Oh my gosh. Be cool to slide down a hill. Anyways, I want to come in and to share with you what happened a couple of nights ago. Uh, it was after a dump of snow, and so it was really, really cold, like -8 or -5 or something like that. And so, oh, actually, before I get into that, if you take a look, this car has a layer of snow on it. If you're gonna go anywhere, make sure you wipe off or take off all the snow, obviously for safety, number one. But also, if you can, get the snow off of the top. Why? Because there is extra weight. If you have extra weight on your car, that means the car is working harder and using up more gas. So save a little money that way. And what? Okay, so yeah, so the other day, I I was supposed to be off. I was about maybe 5 minutes late already, so I was a little bit in a rush. I opened the door, and then what happened was my door, if you look on here, this latch right here, it actually clicked over. And so when I tried to close the door, it wouldn't let me. It kept banging against the door. And so I was like, oh man, what the heck? Okay, so I tried, unlocking, locking, unlocking. The latch did not fix itself, so I figured, okay, well, let's turn on the car. I turned on the car, I closed the door, it wouldn't work again. And so, what did I do? I I was thinking, okay, what happened? What can I do? And so I actually went inside. I got a screwdriver, and so because the latch was over, I'm not going to flick it, but if this goes down, the other part up here comes down, and then it locks. It's a locking mechanism, and so I put this in here. I tried to push the thing back, and it wouldn't go. It was locked. And so I'm like, okay, that didn't work. So what did I do? I went to the driver's side, tried to figure it out. And so what I did was I pushed this down just to see. And what happens, I locked the other side too. So now I have 2 doors that could not close. And, originally I was thinking, oh, maybe I can just drive and just keep my door closed, just hold the door. But obviously that's not too safe. So I called up my trusty friend, Tarek, but he didn't pick up. So I called my other friend Raf Wee, and so he's like, well, maybe it's because it's really cold. Actually, I'll say hi. He said maybe it's because it's really cold and it's locking the door mechanism. So I'm like, yeah, that might be it. He says, well, maybe try some hot water, warm water. He said, do you have that? I said, yep. Okay, so I thought about doing that, but then I said, any other options? And then my friend Tarek called me back. And so I told him the issue, sent them the photos, and then they gave me a couple of options. So warming it up was one, and then Raf was like, oh, hey, try lifting the handle. Here, let me show you. So he said, try lifting the handle like that while using the screwdriver to push this over. And amazing enough, that worked. So holding it up like this, and while holding it, using the screwdriver to push it back out. And that actually worked. And so guess what? After that, I did the same thing from the driver's side. I worked as well. And then I was able to actually close the door properly and go off to my event. So that that was a challenge I had to overcome, and in the end, I was like half an hour late. But I was just panicking a little bit. I'm just grateful that I have some friends who know a little bit more about cars and help me out through the situation. So if not, it might have been a lot longer, or I might have had to have somebody pick me up. So grateful. I just thought I'd come in and share with you guys so that if you're ever in that situation, that's what you can potentially do. If your door locking mechanism flips before you can close the door for whatever reason, then lift the handle up and get something to push the mechanism back, and that should solve the problem. So simple, but if you've never gone through it, you would know what to do. And so I'm grateful now I know one more thing about cars. Okay, friends, have a great day. If you don't have to go out, I definitely wouldn't encourage you to. Well, at least drive anyways. If you want to go for a walk, go for it. It's freaking gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Snow, the weight of the snow has made some of the branches, what do you call it? Some of the snow just fell off the branches, and it's a beautiful sight to see snow. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I feel so joyous. I don't know what you guys. So beautiful, so magnificent, and I'm standing right here in the middle of the street. Yay! Look at that. So that's basically how much snow came down. If you look on top of my trailer, that's close to 2 feet.